Hey, what's up, guys? It is 4:15 in the morning, July 31st. Um, it's my birthday today. Uh, so, just quick backstory why I'm even on here and why I'm up at 4:15 in the morning. Uh, about 6 months ago, I started a new business, and first thing I did was decide that I was going to start getting up earlier. So I set my alarm clock for um, 5 a.m. And so for the last 7 months, roughly six months, I have been getting up at 5 a.m. every morning to work on my new business, get my day started earlier because I still run another business that I have to do during the day. So just to make sure that I get everything done, I get up at 5 a.m. So, uh, lately I've been thinking that like, man, I got to get up. I got to get up earlier. Um, because I'm running out of time during the day. I know that we all have the same amount of time. Um, I'd get up, work a couple hours, go to work, come home, work some more. Eat dinner, hang out with the family, do a little bit, go to bed. And so my gained a couple pounds in the last 6 months. Kind of haven't been hitting the gym very hard and different things like that. And so I really think that's super important. So I said, well, geez, I really just try to start getting up earlier and try to beat up everybody, try to beat everybody else up in the day, right? I like getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning because uh, nobody's awake. Kids are asleep, wife's asleep, although she's been getting up earlier, but everybody's asleep. The neighborhood's quiet. There's nothing going on. And so 4 o'clock is a challenge, right? I have kids that don't go to bed until late and things like that. So 4 o'clock is a challenge, and so for the last couple weeks, I've set my alarm for 4, and I've set my alarm for 5. I'm not a big snooze guy, and a few times I've gotten up at 4, but I have not been steadily hitting the gym at 4 a.m. And so today I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do legs today of all things. But the thing about getting up early is it's the one thing that the thing I like about it's the one thing that I can control. And you know, as you go through your day, you can't control a whole lot of stuff. I mean, we like to think that we have control over things, but really, uh, we really don't have control over a whole lot. All we really have control over is how we react to things. And so, how we react to things is really how our day goes. Because guess what? At the end of the day, when you go home and you talk to your significant other, you talk to your parents, or you talk to whoever it is, and you sit there and they ask you that question, how was your day? Usually your answer is, oh, well, it was okay, or oh, I had a good day, I had an easy day, oh, my day sucked, it was a terrible day, right? Um, we really don't get super into the descriptions until like really what happened, descriptive, until they start asking us, hey, well, what happened? What why was your day so bad? Uh, because it's all really our perspective on what happened that day and why it's so bad. Because sometimes when we think somebody says, hey man, I had such a bad day, and we listen, it doesn't sound too bad to me, or it sounds much worse than what you're making it out to be. It's all about our perspective. It's all about how we handle it. It's all about how we can take control of the situation and how we look at a situation and how we react to situations. Are we reactive, or are we just proactive? Are we ready for the things that are coming? Right? It's so much easier to react when we're not prepared. And so some of the things I like about getting up early is that I have control of what I do. At 4 o'clock, there's less outside variables that can affect what's going on. Because guess what? When I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm up earlier than 90% of the people that I know, maybe 95% of the people that I know. My phone's not going to ring. get a bad call. I'm not gonna get something where I have to put my phone down and go and do something. I'm not. Uh, like it's my time, and it's a time that I can control and do what I need to do to make sure that what I think is important gets done. And so when I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, when I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, that I know that no matter what happens the rest of the day, that guess what? I got my workout in. I got my 2 hours on my new business in. Nobody can take that away. It doesn't matter if I go to work and all of a sudden all craziness breaks loose and now I have to work a 16 or a 20-hour day. I know because that I was disciplined enough to get up in the morning and get my stuff done before anything else. That my day was productive, and the things that I thought were important that day were not robbed from me by someone else's circumstance, or even my own circumstance, or even something that I had to do. And so we have to take control of our situations. We have to stop letting other things and take control of our situations, our other agendas. And guess what? That's an uncomfortable place to be, because nobody wants to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Your body doesn't want to get up at 4. Your body doesn't want to get up at 5. If you get up at 8, it doesn't want to get up at 6, because we've conditioned it to say, okay, look, I'm going to give you what it wants. But whatever you have to do, your dreams, your passion, your purpose, the things that you do every day, that has to supersede what you want. Like if your dreams are bigger, than how comfortable you are, you're gonna do it. You're gonna succeed. So again, I'm gonna start posting some things like this. Hopefully, you guys, I don't know, whatever. You can follow me. You can like my post. You can not like my post. I don't even know what platform I'm gonna put it on, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to post every morning at 4 a.m. And so hopefully you'll see me again tomorrow with different messages and different things like that. But yeah, take back your time. So that's kind of all this was about. Take back what belongs to you, and quit giving it to somebody else. Like, don't let people rob your time. Don't let somebody dictate how your day's gonna go. And we don't have control over that all the time, especially if you're working for somebody, especially if somebody's setting your agenda. But take some of that time back. And what I mean by that is, if say you work for a company, you work for a boss, and you have to be at work for 8 o'clock and you have to work till 6 p.m. every day, like that's his time. Like that's your boss's time. And we often use that time that we sell as an excuse not to get other things done that can make us better, and that can fulfill our passion, and that can fulfill our purpose, and that can kind of give us give us our dreams back, right? Because we say, well, geez, I give 10 hours of my day to my boss. Well, you know what? If you give 10 hours a day to your boss, that means you have 14 hours left. How you use those 14 hours is completely up to you. Take those hours back. Are you sleeping for 10, right? Leaving you with 4. And then are you watching Netflix for an hour and a half, leaving you with 2.5? And then are you taking an hour to eat, leaving you with 1.5? And then you have to spend time with your family. So that gives you, another hour. And all these things are important. And so that leaves you a half hour of you time, right? To do what you need to do to get things done. Man, take some of that time back. Reallocate it. You'll have time, you'll have time. We all have time, just find it. Arnold Schwarzenegger says he used to sleep, works 18 hours a day and sleep 6. And he says, some people who say, oh, well, I need 8. He tells them just to sleep faster. So maybe that's your answer, sleep faster. But anyway, all right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks.